Block, block. Go, zebra, zebra, zebra. Zebra, zebra. Hey, hey, hey.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Going deep here for Stills. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. He was looking that time for Stills. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kiko Alonso coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll power his way up near the 25. On the stop was T.J. McDonald.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Everyone's got 4 down. Mike's 47.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kiko Alonso in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
13. 11. 2.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. McDonald. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
That one goes for 24 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got Amendola. Touchdown, Miami. Danny Amendola, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are going to take the first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanders now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Pass incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey, gun.
Now it's Breida. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
21.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Tannehill. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Hey, 30.
Here's Tannehill. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a run with Balazs. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle,
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with the line. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. It's caught outright, Amendola. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play action. It's Tannehill. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Play.
Now a 1st down throw. Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it.
Here we go.
The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici. The Colts got the overtime rule finally got changed If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
Toss play to McKinnon. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
11.
They run for it with Breida. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
4 down.
Here's McKinnon. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
13.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
21.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 1, Omaha.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this, and this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 42 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will get them 1 closer. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Tannehill on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Hey, 20.
Now Tannehill. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there, 47 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Sanders now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey, boys, got 4 down.
They run with Breda. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Garoppolo now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
13.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit, as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hey, check flag 47. Check flag 47. 12.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
It's 50-50. Go.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Set. Got 20.
They snap it to Tannehill. And he finds Stills, complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
We know it's tough enough to pick up 1st downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
13.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo is going to let this one go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 58 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Hey, gun.
Play action. Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he'll bang that one through. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Uses the spin. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go here.
Run. Hey, 20. Go. Trip.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Robert Quinn, able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
11.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes it.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us, and everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
Hustle, we're walking. We're all walking. Go. 4 down. Check.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Fights off the defender, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Zebra. Go. They're
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. It's complete to Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
I got 86. Hurry.
On first down, Drake. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cassius Marsh, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
48, right there.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
20. Let's go. 0. Hey, 20.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
3 down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Tannehill throwing again. Being chased out left. On the left side, this is Stills. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that.
And that is caught. Touchdown by